Hey, welcome to X3, the show with one topic and three pundits. I'm your host, John C. Dvorak. I'm here with Andrew Eisner and Joe Engo, the other two pundits to discuss. Tiny tower developers call out Zynga for copying their game. Apparently Zynga, and this is your story.
Yeah.
They apparently like to, they're like a Microsoft. Of
well, basically they tried to buy out Nimble, which is the company that is behind Tiny Tower. They refused, so Zynga just went and said, okay. Nimble refused the buyout.
Okay.
They said, you know, we just want to do our own thing. So Zynga went and just copied the game. Released the exact same thing.
Welcome to the world of technology.
Yeah, well, this is not the first company. This is all they do. I mean, the CEO was quoted telling his engineers not to try to think they're better than anybody else. Just copy everybody else. Okay. Because they're not smarter than anybody else in the industry, so just copy them. And this is the way Zynga is. I mean, and I'm not going to say every single game, but a very large portion of their games were copied from something else.
It's not the first time they've copied.
No, they just got accused last week of copying a bingo game, which I looked at the side-by-sides. I could see some interesting aspects that are close enough, but
do we have the
they're a little bit
side-by-side
different
on this one?
But the Tiny Tower one is really interesting. I mean, you could flat out see that, okay, you've got the elevator on the left, you've got the actual buttons going up and down for it. The actual like little workers and whatnot look the exact same. All of the actual like little things that you buy, like your upgrades, I mean, they're the exact same positions.
What does Zynga call their game?
I don't remember the name. Something Heights.
Heights. What was it off camera?
Dream Heights. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. But you could see that side by side. I mean, it's a complete ripoff. I mean, they just basically fired up the photocopier and did the exact same thing. Tiny Tower was going with the very retro kind of interface. It's an 8-bit kind of interface, which was kind of cool. It's a fun little game, and then after you reach level 20, you realize that it's pretty pointless, and you're doing nothing but clicking buttons.
You're wasting your time like all these other games, I might add.
Well, not every game, but a lot of games. I disagree with that.
Yeah, well, you can say what you want.
What's Nimble's recourse in this?
Well, what are they going to do? They're a small developer of like 3 people. They can't possibly go against a team of 2,800 people.
Yeah, but
and plus with the money that Zynga has,
social media.
Yeah, but usually when you have a company like Zynga that's got deep pockets, you get some lawyer will come along and do a pro bono, and then for a piece of the action, 30%.
Plus, if this is
maybe. I mean, but they've been doing it like crazy. They rip off indie developers because they know they're the ones that they can't possibly sue against them. So
well, you can sue.
Well, yeah, you can sue, but you're probably not going to win.
Right. Well, you don't know. No. Something has to be done.
Agreed.
I agree.
So what do you think of this? You got nothing to say.
Well, in this area, I think it's remarkable that they've gotten away with it this long. I mean,
Microsoft used to pull the stunt.
That's true.
They get people in, have them sign a bunch of disclosures, and say, let's see what your business model looks like. Oh,
well, look at Windows 7.
We can do that. Get out of here.
Yeah. Look at Windows 7. They just completely ripped off Apple. That whole dock concept, or I'm sorry, pinning, totally ripped off from Apple.
What is it you're talking about?
The dock versus pinning in Windows 7.
What's pinning?
Pinning. We're taking an application and pinning it in the dock, in the taskbar, sorry. Completely ripped off from Apple.
I never use that feature. I never use it.
But it existed and it was stolen completely from Apple.
Yeah, but then on the other hand,
Apple was the first one to create it,
but on the other hand, you could say Apple ripped off the whole notification system in iOS.
No, I totally agree with you on that.
So, I mean, as you say, everybody's ripping off everybody else, but...
Well, nobody's ripping off this shit.